Hello y'all, welcome back to my series setting up a bullet journal that's customized for my cousin. Right here I'm just showing you the process of how I do my sketching with my pencil before I put in the pen and start setting everything up. Just wanted to start out the video kind of a little different, show you what I do for my pre-planning, and then after this we're going to go ahead and get into the video and show you everything that I do for the 6-month journal for 2023. Hope that you guys enjoy the video, and I hope my cousin really likes this as well. I will see you in a few moments and the actual video of setup. Hey y'all, welcome back to Amber's Journey. This is Amber. So I did show you a little clip of how I do my penciling in of everything. I'm going to go ahead and get started in the custom bullet journal that I'm making for my cousin. I'm going to go ahead and lay down the lines for the monthly here. I'm going to go ahead and use the Pilot G2. Now this pen does smear quite a bit, but I really like the way it lays down. I may use this Hobonichi pen. You know what? I think I'm going to use this one instead. I like the way this lays down. It dries pretty quickly and it's a little bit thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and use this actually to outline everything. And then I'm going to go back in and erase all the pencil marks. And then we're going to get started on the setup, and I'll show you everything that I am going to be using for the monthly and the weeklies. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and lay in the lines here for the actual calendar for February. I don't typically do too many voiceovers and speed ups on my videos, but I feel like this would be just the longest video ever watching me draw lines. I do want to show you the process of what I do in case somebody does want to kind of get an idea or see what it is. But this does take quite a bit of time to do, and I don't really want to go through all that in the video here. So I sped it up a little bit, but I am just getting everything put in. Now these boxes are 6 by 6 for each of the days of the month. I just kind of counted out 6 boxes through the grid spacing and then 6 across. I tripled and double checked it this time. If you guys watched my previous video for January, I kind of goofed there and had to cover it, which it ended up coming out a lot better than what I thought. But I do want to make sure that I'm doing this right here. So since this is not my journal, I want to be a little bit more cautious of what I'm doing. I did practice in my own journal quite a bit before doing this, so that way I don't mess up this time. I do apologize for anyone that doesn't like the speed up and the voiceovers, but I wanted to make sure that I got this right this time. And also, my videos have been pretty long for these, which I know some people enjoy that, some people don't. So I'm trying to find a good medium and also make it to where it's easier for me to film these videos as well. These do take quite a bit of time to get done. I am setting up 6 months and this journal, and everything is mostly penciled in. I am cheating and using stickers and that. All right, y'all, so I got the monthly in here for February. I'm sure everybody knows February is a shorter month, so it's a little bit easier. So I got a hodgepodge of different things I'm going to be using here. I'm going to use these for the monthly to notate days of the week and the dates, and then I'm going to use the rest of these for throughout the weeklies once we get there. And then I have some hearts here that I got from Steph's Design Space. These are the watercolor hearts. I got some in clear and some in paper, just in case I decide which one I want to use. I did get this in some Happy Mail from my friend Lisa Marie. This is pine berry paper. I thought this was very fitting for February. I'm going to use this on the monthly. And then I have some boba stickers here. Some of them are pink, so I'm going to use those as well. Trying to stick to the pink and red kind of theme here. That's from Simply Gilded. And then I have these golden boxes here and hearts that are from Nicole Alexia Designs. I love her foiling, and I think this fits perfectly for the theme, especially the little heart ones. And then I have Planning with Kay. I have the monthly here, so I think I'm going to use this one. I might use that one. We'll see. And then I have a little bit of hodgepodge here from my junk journaling and scrapbooking stuff. All of this I got in Patreon mail from Steph's Design Space. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of these elements in. I have these papers. I have this. Some of these tags that she made for me I think are going to go really well. We'll see how I use those as we go. I have some more weeklies and to-dos in case I need these from Steph's Design Space. I use these in January. And then I have the Martina Sticker Company here with these little sparkles. This is what I used at the beginning of the setup here, at the very beginning of the book. You'll have to go back and watch my first video there for the series, and you'll see it. This is what's left over. I'm going to use these throughout it as well. And then I did grab this one. So one is pink and one is purple. I'm going to use the pink ones in the monthly, and the purple ones I'm going to use throughout the weeks. And then this one here, I got this at the Dollar Tree nearby my house, and it just has little love and hearts and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as well in some spots. Now, some of these stickers do stick up, like they're 3D, so I might try to see if the stickers below are the same thing. I might take that 3D off. I don't want her stuff to be too thick because it's going to be 6 months already set up, so we'll see. But I plan on using this in a few spots as well. So let's go ahead and get the monthly set up first here. And I do my monthlies Sunday through Saturday. I know some people do Monday through Sunday. I do that when it comes to my weeklies, but when it comes to my monthly, I always start with Sunday. So I do want to do that. I'm debating because I think I want to put some decoration down first to put February on. I think I might put that there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this here, put February up here, and then put the months down. So let's go ahead and tape this down first and then cut around it and then stick in the rest of it. So I'm putting it on here because I am going to just stick the paper down and then cut off the excess on the sides and then crop the corners just to make it a little bit easier. And as you see, I'm doing kind of media kinds of stuff. I'm using all kinds of different things in this. Kind of, one, make it unique, and two, just kind of make it different. Something that you can't just find in the store, something that you can't just purchase the way it is. So that's what I plan on doing here. And I'll save this because I'll probably use that at the bottom here as well. Let's see. I might save that for a different part of the spread. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. I'm going to lay down February up here first. All right, and then let's go ahead and lay these down. So we're going to start with Sunday. And I think these just fit perfectly. And these are from Pookie Bear Cutie, by the way, if you guys didn't see the name on it. Pookie Bear Cutie has a lot of different designs and some really great setup stuff. So no matter what you're using, whether it's a Hobonichi or a bullet journal or a vertical, or they have everything you can possibly want in any kind of way. And their vertical kits are very versatile. So it's definitely something to check out if you're interested. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these down. And see, I really like that Hobonichi pen. I'm really glad that I got that with my planner for next year because I really like how that sits down and it doesn't smear very easily like some of the other pens do. So I'm just going to pull some of these numbers up and use them in the corners here to depict the days of the week. And I just saw these and I couldn't resist. I just thought they were so cute and they fit perfectly with this theme. And then I'm not gonna lie, I did get some for myself as well. I got the blue ones for some of my setups and the future to come. Not a big pink person, so I decided to use these for her, and then I'll do the blue ones for my setup and my Hobonichi cousin once we get into 2023. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and lay these down. And if you guys watched my last video, I had quite a bit of trouble with my monthly. Ended up completely changing it up. So I think I did this one correctly. So I shouldn't have to do that. But I did make it to where if I am missing anything, I'm missing one day at the bottom where I can just draw it in. So, which I don't think I am, because I triple and double counted everything before I went ahead and drew everything in. Just to make sure. And if you're wondering, my boxes here are 6 by 6. So I counted 6 spaces up and 6 spaces across. So that way she has plenty of room to write. If she wants to use stickers in it, whatever she plans on using the monthly for, she'll have plenty of room to do so. And then of course she has the weeklies. That is where she'll write the majority of her things. But I'm really enjoying creating this journal. So it's pretty time consuming to create something like this all at once, like with the 6 months in advance kind of thing. But I really am enjoying the process of it. I have been doing some practicing in my own bullet journal that I do my journaling in before I do anything in hers. So that way I make sure that if I mess anything up, I do it in my own journal. And then that way I can fix my mistakes. And then that way, whenever I'm doing it in hers, it's not, I don't have to worry about it because I already know my mistakes and I fixed them. So there we go. We got the days down there. So let's go ahead and add in a few other details here. So I did want to mark Valentine's Day. So that way we can write that down. And then I was thinking about putting this down here. Oh, and I did forget to mention I do have some washi here. You know what? I think I'm going to use the washi on here. So I have these ones. This one's simply gilded right here. It's got kind of gold stars on it. This one is pink with gold lettering, and it says love in different ways across it. This one I got from Cute Cut Craft. And then this one is just hearts. It's not pink, but it has the hearts and stars. I might use this. We'll see what I feel like in the weeklies. But this one I got from Stuck on Creation with the journal itself. So I'm going to go ahead and actually lay these down instead of using that. I almost forgot about my washies. And then I'm going to start laying down a few other things, like sticker-wise and that I want to use. Where is my washi card? Alright, we're going to use this because I don't know what I do with my washi card. Because you can't have February without love, right? Okay, so we got that down. So let's go ahead and lay these down now. I'm going to go ahead and put this chick over here. And then this is going to be kind of a goal thing, which I'll write that in a moment. But I just thought these were so cute. So I wanted to go ahead and lay these down for the monthly. Let's do this cup here. Kind of do it dancing across. And then I just think this is so cute. Just fill in that little space at the bottom. And then I'm going to use, that doesn't quite work that way. Just lay these down across here. All right. I got glue a little bit too far on this side. I thought that was going to be wider than what it was. I'm going to try to rub some of that glue off so it doesn't stick the pages together. There we go. All right, and I got this underneath because I do have my January done, and I have some stuff that is a little bumpy, so I stuck this underneath to try to make it a little bit easier. So we've got that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put goals in pink, and we're going to use the Crayola Super Tip here. I'm going to use the darker pink, kind of match it, and I'm just going to write in goals. There we go. And then she can write in whatever she needs to there. So it'll be like the monthly goals and things like that. So let's get rid of that. So that is going to be the monthly there. And then let's see, do I want to write? I think I want to do like a title page, which I probably should have did this before the monthly, but I think I'm going to do a title page for February here, and then her habit tracker, and then start the weeks. So that way she has everything there. I'm going to go ahead and lay down some of this across the bottom, and then across the top here, just to kind of outline where I'm putting everything. I'm going to use some of this washi to just kind of tie it all together. Okay, I do not know what I did with my washi card. I'll have to look for that. It's probably buried underneath everything here. If y'all could see what I have going on. There's my washi card. Going on off camera here, y'all would laugh because, man. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and draw that in now with the February. I think that's what I'm going to use this for. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and I'll do a voiceover while I'm setting the rest of this up. So I decided to kind of line the top and the bottom here with this doily that I have that's pink. I got this in my Patreon package from Steph's Design Space. And I'm just going to lay this down, which I should not have did the tape on the other side of the book. I did get tape through the little holes in the doily here, so I'm trying to get that off because I wasn't thinking. And then whenever I do the other side, you'll see I'll do it on the cardboard piece there. And I have that cardboard in between the pages there to kind of use as a pencil board, so that way it's not as bumpy as some of the other areas. I didn't have that straight, so I cut a little bit more off of that to make it fit. Once I lay this down, I do lift the washi up a little bit at the top to put on top of it, just to make it look a little bit more clean. And then I'm going to go in after this and write in the month of February, so that way everything's penciled in. I should have written that out in pencil, which I did not. and I kind of squished it on the page, but I do like the way it looks. It looks like kind of is it a crescendo or whatever, where it starts out big and then gets smaller. It was not intentionally what I was trying to do, but I like the way that it ended up looking. And I do use 2 different colored pinks from the Super Tip Crayola markers to do that. Right here, I'm just cutting off the extras that are hanging off the side of the page. And it's not wanting to work at first, but I finally get it. So I'm going to go ahead and pencil that in, and then I am drawing out the rest of the habit tracker after this too. But right here, I drew the F a little bit bigger than I intended to. And then I am going to go in with the other marker to go back over the bottom to darken it, kind of doing that ombre effect. And then I'm going to outline it with the black marker. I feel like that gives it a lot more definition. Since I did kind of squish the last part of the February together, I should have just stuck with FEB, but this is what I ended up doing. I do like the way it came out though, especially with the black pen after I did the ombre. I wanted that hand lettered look. I wanted the freehand kind of theme with it too, so it came out better than what I thought, but not quite the way I wanted it to be. But that's okay. It's something that happens, and even in my own journal, I tend to do that a lot too. And I'm just getting everything set up. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my habit tracker. So from here, I'm just going to play some music and let you guys watch what I do. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about in this. You can pretty much see what I'm doing and how I'm setting it up. And then after I'm done with the setup, I will do a flip through to show you what we've done. here. So I got the month of February right here to get everything going for her. We have this cute little setup at the bottom, and we have some up there. Got the cute washi and the hearts. And then this is the February page setup. And then I have her habit tracker here. I have space for 10 habits, but I left space open in case she wants to add more. She has a key here that she can fill in how she wants. I've got the little boba tea and the little sticker here. I think what I'm going to do, though, is trying to keep the heart full, but I think that's going to get in the way. So I'm cutting that little piece off. So that way it's not bothering the closing of the book. So did I not cut it all the way through? I'm trying to not cut the book. There we go. So I'll take that little piece off of the heart. And that's going to be the monthly setup. I hope you guys enjoyed my video here with this. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, please go back and watch the beginning of the video where I set up the January and the beginning of the month. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.